Good morning. I am at the North Carolina Museum of Art today for an artist date. I had a short amount of time. I've been wanting to come back for a while now, and I finally made it. I have been to this museum before, but not in a long while. So what I plan to do is walk the grounds first. There's a lovely little sunflower garden that has blooms that I wanted to check out, and then I'm going to go in and just go to the permanent collection. Have a pretty quick walk through. When I don't have a lot of time, what I tend to do is just kind of like take a stroll and then just pause at the things that are either calling me or the things that are interesting me right now because of the work that I might be doing. And yeah, so let's go in. Walking through the permanent collection of the museum, you'll bump into some modern art, contemporary art, abstract expressionism, and also art from Africa, from South America, which you see here. And these interested me a lot because of the markings. So I like to go back home after photographing some of these things, which I have seen some of these before, and then start collecting some of the marks that I find interesting. I really enjoyed looking at this vase, and when I got home, I did just that. I jotted down some notes and copied some of the marks, and then I decided to make a small no-sew journal. So it's like a one sheet of paper, and made that into a little journal that I first laid down some color, like a background, and then did some jelly printing on it. And I plan to go back to it and add some of the marks that I found in those textiles and objects at the museum. So that's the one sheet that gets folded over into that little book. And like I said, I'll go back and add some markings inspired by my little artist date. I also like to put notes on the inside of that, so that's kind of handy dandy. And I just remind myself maybe of like what techniques I used, what paint colors I used, and then that way I can remember for future. At the bookshop, which I always love, the gift shop. I love a museum gift shop, and I found this wonderful book that really spoke to me, especially since I love to play with colors and document those colors in different ways. So I'll share a little bit of that. And then that also inspired me to make another little no-sew journal using some of the colors that have been inspiring me lately, the yellows and the purples. So you'll see that in a second. But this is just a really, really nice resource that I will definitely be looking at over and over again. Love this spread. And this is what inspired my little color journal that I created. So I mixed up some kind of red ochre with a yellow, and then that same yellow with like a mauve color. And yeah, just made some tints and shades, and I'll keep working in that one also. So that was my artist date. I went to the museum. I brought home some treasures in the form of books and images and inspiration, and did a little bit of journaling and handmade journal making from that trip.